Hello there, welcome to another look at the weekend's weather, next week's weather, courtesy of netweather.tv. Now, incidentally, before I start with the forecast, we've been having discussions behind the scene, and we think perhaps it's about time to make a few changes to this presentation. Naturally, we wouldn't do anything without you. We don't want to upset you. You've been our loyal viewers for a long time now. But let us know if you're A, happy, of course, with what we're doing now, and B, if you're not all that happy, whether you've got some suggestions of things you might like to see in the future. Now, one thing you're not going to like, I think, is the weather over the next few days. Let's look at the surface level pressure pattern now. We have low pressure to the northwest of us, and that's feeding southerly winds, mild winds at that, across all parts of the country. Now, that area of low pressure which is near Iceland will fill, but a new one's going to form over Spain and France and ease into the western Mediterranean, as high pressure tends to build across the north of the United Kingdom and linking in towards Russia. And that means to say that the winds across at least much of England and Wales will turn into the northeast. Then later on still, the high pressure will tend to decline, or slip away eastwards perhaps, and that will allow a new area of low pressure and another one near Iceland and one in the western approaches, to eventually bring back those milder southerly winds. So on a day-to-day basis, as far as Friday is concerned, it looks as if there's going to be some heavy rain in the night, moving north across a good part of England and Wales. Could well be some hail and thunder mixed in for good measure. And when that area of rain's out of the way, for the rest of the day it's going to be sunny intervals and showers. But some of those showers could well be heavy with hail and thunder too, and even possibility of tornadoes, more particularly along and near to the south coast. Now, it looks also as if western Scotland and Northern Ireland will stay fine and dry with some sunny spells. Much of Scotland also fine to begin with, but there will be some outbreaks of rain moving into eastern Scotland during the course of the day. It'll be a mild day, generally speaking, everywhere. Now, the outbreaks of rain will die out for a time during the course of the night, so it'll be a quieter spell. But then later on in the night, and first thing on Saturday, some more rain will begin to break out across much of England and Wales, and some of that rain in southeast England and East Anglia will again turn out to be heavy. During the day, one or two showers developing, but many places will be dry, but not so for England and Wales, because that rain in the southeastern corner will move westwards during the course of the day to reach the rest of England and eastern parts of Wales. That means to say, if you have a bonfire party planned for those areas, not good news, because it could well turn out to be wet. And not only wet, because of there'll be a strong northeasterly wind picking up during the course of the day, making it feel particularly chilly. And of course, with the outbreaks of rain, there could be some low cloud as well. If you're planning a bonfire party in Scotland and Northern Ireland, you should fare a good deal better, because it should stay fine and dry. There are firework parties, of course, all over the country, but the one I would like to mention is the one at Lewes in East Sussex. Very famous there. I mention it, of course, because when I was younger, I used to go to it. It was great fun indeed. Pretty dangerous, though, because they used to roll barrels of burning tar down the high street. Not sure whether they're still allowed to do that, as the safety regulations that we have these days. Anyway, moving on to Sunday, it looks as if it's going to be cloudy and windy across most parts of England, and perhaps a spot or two of rain here and there. But a fine day generally, with some sunny spells across Scotland, Northern Ireland, and western parts of Wales. Eastern parts of Wales may be on the cloudy side, just like England. There'll be a chilly wind blowing across much of England, strong northeasterly wind, but otherwise other parts of the country turning out to be reasonably mild. Now on Monday, again, cloudy, cool and windy with light rain in places across much of England and East Wales, whereas it'll be dry with sunny spells across Scotland, Northern Ireland and the west of Wales, and temperatures around about normal for the time of year. Tuesday, a lot of cloud across the whole country, rain scattered around here and there. If there is going to be any brightness or any sunshine, you're likely to find it in western Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures near to normal. For the middle and latter part of the week, we split ourselves or the country in two. For the northwestern parts, rather unsettled and often windy weather with some rain around, whereas high pressure holds in the south, so it'll be a lot quieter. It will be rather cloudy and mostly dry, but I think the cloud could well break enough to give some fog patches from time to time, and some of those lingering into the day. Anyhow, that's all from me for the time being. Don't forget what I said at the beginning, that we'd like to hear from you as to what you'd like in the future. But for now, have a lovely weekend, and I hope there are not too many damp squibs if you have a party on Saturday night. Goodbye for now.